Hi, I'm John Whitehurst, the pastor of Grace Crossing United Methodist Church. Over the next few minutes, we would like to talk about the successful year of ministry we had at Grace Crossing. 2014 was a great year of growth and change. We moved in March to our new, larger location on Hawkins Parkway. But the greatest growth came not in facilities, but in ministry. Our worship attendance grew by 31%, and our membership had an increase of 27% over 2013. We had many people make commitments to become a follower of Jesus Christ, and 11 of these people decided to become a member of the church through a first-time profession of faith. Now some other members of Grace Crossing are going to share some stories of more good news of our ministry together.
Hi, I'm Randy Aiken, a member of the church's finance team. Because of your generosity, 2014 was a great year for the church's ministry. We received more contributions than ever before in the church's history. We used this money to live out our Christian faith in worship and service, help people grow in their faith, support missions locally and around the world, and tell other people about God's grace crossing their lives every day. Your contributions allowed us to finish the year with a small surplus, setting us up for even greater ministry in 2015. Even better than the financial gifts you made are the gifts of time and talent to missions. More than 165 individuals participated in a hands-on mission project. Over $34,000 was spent to support missions. Our Christmas offering alone was over $12,000. In addition, food, Christmas gifts, blankets, and other needed supplies were given to area shelters. The generosity of Grace Crossing continues to be one of the brightest aspects of our ministry. Thank you.
I'm Kayla Hartman, a member of the Dream Team, the group responsible for purchasing and renovating our new home on Hawkins Parkway. Since we had our first worship service in the new building in March, some significant renovations have been completed. The lobby has been expanded with a new area for refreshments and fellowship. The Kids Crossing space has a new check-in area and some refreshed classrooms. Our connection room is an all-new place our youth can call home. To make all this possible, the Claiming the Vision Capital Campaign was held in the spring of 2013, during which almost $1 million was pledged over a 3-year period. Though we are only halfway through the 3-year campaign, more than 65% of the total amount has already been received. It's important that all pledges be fulfilled, so please continue your support of the Claiming the Vision campaign. The church approved a renovations budget of $600,000 in January 2014. There are still a few projects underway, such as a new playground, landscaping, and pond repairs. When these are finished, the entire project will be completed under budget. Thank you for helping provide a place for the ministry of Grace Crossing to grow.
I'm Jan Van der Wal, the lay leader of the church. As you can tell, the ministry of our church is doing very well, but there are many people in our community who have not yet heard about the good news of God's grace. To accomplish our mission, the finance team has set a budget with a 12% increase over last year because we are taking some bold steps into the future. Your regular financial support is needed now more than ever. In addition to our general operating fund, a reserve fund has been established to cover some projected shortfalls in the early months of the year, as well as unforeseen expenses that may arise in the future. Some significant gifts have already been given to this fund, and I encourage you to give a little extra if you are able. Thank you for supporting the ministry of Grace Crossing. We literally could not do it without you.
I'm Julie Stuckey, a member of the finance team. As Jan said, the ministry of our church would not exist without your support. You've already heard about the amazing financial support we received last year. I was surprised to learn how much of that came through the non-traditional giving methods we offer. Over 20% of our income came through automated and electronic giving programs. The staggering number for me was the amount that came in through our giving kiosk and online portal. I encourage you to think about how you can increase your support this year. Imagine the additional ministry we could do if every family in the church just gave $5 extra each week. Imagine using AutoPay instead of waiting to give when you are in church. Imagine taking a small step closer to giving a tithe of your individual income. Just imagine the impact this would have on our ministry. Thank you so much for being a part of the ministry of Grace Crossing.
As you can tell, 2014 was a wonderful year for the ministry of Grace Crossing United Methodist Church. And I believe 2015 is going to be even better. This year we're emphasizing getting people connected to Christ and each other. This will happen in many different ways. So let's all pray that God will continue to bless us as we seek to tell people about God's grace crossing our lives every day.